Hi everybody, Janice is back, Linda's back. Today we're going to talk about, how to survive and thrive in levels 50 and 60 and 70.
70. I'm in level 70.
And I'm almost there. I hate to admit it, but I'm almost there.
Still in level
It's creeping
60.
up on me in a few days.
So, TC fans, that's our wine talk for today.
Yeah,
Is
that's
how
gonna
to,
be.
how
We're
to
not
survive.
done.
Yes.
Also, please, if you like us and if you like us, make sure you hit the share button and subscribe and click like and give us comments, please.
And for this, we're not going to have a drink of the day because it's just a chat.
Little wine chat.
And
with very little wine.
We are going to toast to all us level 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. My mom's 98.
Yeah.
And she still finds something to smile about every day.
Yes.
And she still makes me laugh sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She makes me laugh. She makes me smile.
And just
I'm taking these off.
just as a thing, yes. Usually I've been wearing a wig, but my hair is long enough now that the wigs are driving me nuts. So this is what it is right now. Yes, I did chemo. I had cancer last year, big old tumor. They took it out. Did the chemo, cancer free. You can survive it. It's
and her hair looks darling short.
And I hate short hair. This is a style, but it would not be my choice. I mean, it's not that I hate short hair. I hate short hair on me. It's not something that I would choose. But here it is. So I'm gonna rock it. That's part of thriving.
It is.
It's part of thriving.
It is. It's part of. It is part of growing and thriving and moving on and moving on
and moving on.
Yeah, because
so that's where
you always have to look ahead. Yeah. How does that go? Your past is a nice place to visit, but you don't want to stay there. And so, yeah.
Yeah. And you can't change it, but you can learn from it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
A friend of ours posted or shared a thing, about getting old and our bodies doing different things. And the one thing that really stuck with me is this body is, no matter what it is, how old it is, what it looks like, it houses my soul. It houses my strength, and I am strong. It houses my wisdom. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of what not to do.
But I've also learned that people don't actually want to hear your wisdom because
exactly, and so
they don't want
to keep our mouth shut.
Yeah. Except for today, we're going to pass a few little tips and tidbits of things and how to make it through. And
the last few years have been really, really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Loved ones have died. Friends have died. The whole COVID thing, it would have been miserable even without COVID.
Yeah, I gotta say,
it
was a really rough.
And I gotta say,
for me too.
There was a time when I went down and I didn't think I was going to come back up, but I'm starting to come back up.
Here we are. She is.
And it's part of the mourning process.
Mm-hmm.
Mourning, not good morning, but mourning. And I think I'm getting towards acceptance. People used to say, this too shall pass. Well, screw that.
When's it going to pass?
No, it'll pass, but there'll be another one right on its tail.
Yeah. Well, that's why your mom's lived to 98. She knows how to just keep moving forward.
Yep.
With all the, all the bad things that happen in life.
Her thing is just be happy and roll with the tide.
Yes.
Roll with the tide. And that's what she does. And there she is. She's happy.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the tide, and then I end up beached like a whale in the sand. So I'm like, somebody get me out of the sand, and then I can move on again, back to rolling. But yeah, it's hard. We all know, we've all had our problems, as you all know, and it can be a real struggle for a lot of people, and some people don't make it through it. But
yes, I gotta say, I understand why people give up. Why you see the elderly that are just sit in their chair all day and watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It is hard. Yeah.
But that's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
We're cheerleaders.
Rah rah.
Yes. And if
Go Jacks.
and if you're younger than 50, then move on.
If you're younger than 50, just look out.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, yes,
no,
you know,
it's
this
great.
this
And we're
is
kidding a little bit about
a
that.
little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like nobody told us about the.
No, I'm older than my mom, and so there's a lot of things. I'm older than my mom was before she passed away. Well, I am older than my mom. Well, that's a way to do it. She passed away when she was 60, what, 4 or 5, and now I'm 69. So yeah, I'm older than my mom, and I'm like, dang it, she left before she could give me all her pearls of wisdom. But
Yes,
apparently, I might
yes.
not have listened to them anyway. I don't know.
No, we wouldn't have. They probably told us all about this. But we.
Well, my mom, okay, now I'm going to use a little bad word here, so excuse my French, but my mom always said, and she said it many times, it's the shit's getting old.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, I used to laugh at her like, whatever. But, you know, there's some days where that's pretty much the sentiment.
It's not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. It is not for the weak. So we're just, you know, thinking of things that we go through as we're aging. And I noticed one thing about my skin, and my sister warned me about this, because your skin's going to get thin and you're going to get you're going to have these weird little red, every time I pull out my sleeve, I scrape myself and have a big old long red mark, you know, from, you know, blood. They're like hickeys without the fun. But, you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. We live in our bodies are changing, doing all kinds of weird things.
Yes, and if you notice, we're on arms and things.
Yeah, talking about
we learned to wear long sleeves that cover the dithery flop.
We have dithery flops.
Yeah. I think we.
I'm gonna flop mine there. Oh, see, you can't see it, thank God. But I was thinking, you know, and now that it's summertime coming up, and I like to wear t-shirts, and I was thinking the other day, I got those Ace bandages. And I was thinking, why don't I wrap them nice and tight and then just tell people I had lipo?
Yeah.
So if they're healing, I'll do that for the whole summer.
Okay.
Otherwise, if a wind picks up, I'll be flying away. Okay, there's a tip for you. Ace bandages, keep them on hand.
Yep, because it's hard. It's really hard to find. I mean, the style these days are those cap sleeves.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, even like this doesn't cover this, and then there's you want something up around your neck, especially when I don't have hair. Have you ever?
You have hair on your neck?
No.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Don't give me. There are perks to chemo. Okay, there's no hair anywhere. You know, you don't have to check for those little whiskers on your face.
Just did that this morning. Keep your teasers handy. Keep your tweezers handy. Okay. See how much I drank? One sip.
One of the first tips we should tell you is find a friend, find girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Even if you're scared.
Oh my gosh! Here's to our girlfriends,
Amen.
Malarkey and RA Long Girls.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
We just
they've
been lifesavers.
And you.
Oh yeah, and her. We were lucky enough to start our get together with a few of our RA Long Girl classmates that we knew, and then it just kind of snowballed into this large group, and we meet once a month, and it's either dinner or lunch, and it's just been a godsend.
It's
been like 10 years, right?
It started out let's just do lunch, and then it was dinner so we could drink wine, and
gotta have wine.
And it was like, let's not talk about our ills or all that. Well, here we are 10 years later, and in our level 70s and 60s, and shit happens.
Yeah, so we talk about it.
And so we talk about it, and
it's therapeutic.
The miracle, the awesomeness is that we're there for each other.
Yeah.
When I was going through the whole cancer thing, I could feel the prayers, the uplifting, the good thoughts. It got me through, and so thank you, Malarkey and RA Long Girls.
Yes, amen. And you know, a lot of people when they get out of high school, they think, okay, I'm done with that crap. I mean, you know, and you don't. You kind of lose touch with all those people because, life happens. But when we came back in our 50s and 60s together, we found out that all that stuff was behind us, and we started fresh and new made new friendships with these girls and ladies, women, whatever.
All come from the same town, the same backgrounds.
Yeah. So don't be, I guess why I'm saying that is don't be afraid give one of those girls a call, and it just kind of snowballs. And just keep doing it, because you will be so grateful to have that outlet at least once a month to go and hang out and see these people and laugh and cry. And, yeah,
Yes.
it's just amazing. It's amazing.
It is.
I'm so blessed.
Blessed is a good word. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so
That's
that was number one, right?
That was number
Get
one.
yourself a friend or 2 or 20, whatever.
Yes.
You know.
Girlfriends.
Yeah, girlfriends matter. Girlfriends matter.
And really, men and women do think differently. You know.
Big surprise.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. You know.
It's
so
a real
if you're trying to get something from your significant other, and he's not giving it to you, it's because he can't. He doesn't think that way.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't think wild and crazy thoughts like we do.
Oh no. In fact, our husbands, we don't show these videos to our husbands because they just sit there and go,
They get it.
I don't get it.
Well, I just asked my husband was deep in thought, looking out the window the other day, and I said, "What you thinking about?" And after all these years, I knew when I said it that was stupid to even ask. But he said, "Just a bunch of nothing." And I'm like, I think that's what men do. They have this place in their brain where they go to, and it's just kind of a bunch of nothing. And
well, that's about what I'm thinking these days. Is a bunch of
yeah,
nothing.
but we're thinking about, we're worrying about our friends. We're worried about whatever. What are we gonna wear to the park? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're always worrying about something.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, just a bunch of nothing. Because their brains aren't clogged up like ours.
Oh gosh. So that brings us to forgetting. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's my tip. Here's my tip.
At that.
No matter where you go, complain about the things you forget, because the 40, the 30-year-olds, they're all going to go, I know, I hear ya. I just forget everything. So that makes you feel better and
what were we talking about?
Forgetting.
Oh.
Just forget it. Just forget it.
Right over everybody.
Oh my gosh. So this is the worst for me. I can't multitask anymore. It used to be I could be planning dinner and doing something on my iPad and thinking of something else. No, it's one thing, and if the other one comes in, one of them's got to go.
Yeah, like burning the eggs at breakfast while I'm checking who's emailing me or texting me.
Yes.
And my husband goes, "How'd you do that?" I go, "It wasn't easy, but it happened."
Whereas a few years ago, you could have whipped up those eggs, answered that email, and planned a party.
And I know we've all done this thing where you walk into a room like a kitchen or whatever, and you're going, "What am I here for?"
Oh my gosh,
we've all done that. That's just pretty.
Oh yeah, that's.
I think you could do that when you're in your 20s,
right?
It's just
this is worse.
But compound this like a zillion times.
This is like, oh, I'm gonna look that up on Google, and you pick up your iPad, and it's like,
what was
squirrel?
That? Squirrel.
Yeah, and then it's gone.
Yes. Here's to Google, because it's always helping me out.
Oh my gosh, what did we do before Google?
We just stayed ignorant.
But
like how old is Tom Selleck while you're watching?
Oh, I know.
Okay, so if we didn't have Google, we'd just have to guess. Well, he must be my age or a little older,
No, I
love Tom Selleck. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, just Google is a great thing.
Okay, my question about Tom Selleck is the way he walks now. Is that part of his act, or is the man really pretty crippled up?
I think he's a big lumbering dude. I don't know what. I don't know him that well. I don't know him at all.
And for you youngsters who may have stuck around for this long, go Google Tom Selleck and see what he looked like when he was Magnum.
Oh my God. Here's to Magnum. Here's to the old
Here's
Magnum.
to Tom Selleck, yes.
The new one's cute too, but he's no Tom Selleck.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
Okay.
we're aging ourselves. Okay.
The first thing I missed getting older was my hands. Can't open things. Can't pick up things. Can't.
I know, it's frustrating.
And I just learned this new tip from my BFF here.
You can buy these little round gripper things. They don't work for me. They just keep sliding and sliding. So you get these little rubber bands off of celery or vegetables that are kind of thick. And I just put those around anything, a jelly lid or whatever, pickle lid. And man, you get the best grip from that. I mean, you can run it under hot water. That also works. But then you have
you can bang it on the counter. That works.
Yeah.
Hit it
we
with
could.
the end of a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
You know, that might work too. Might help you remember why you were in the kitchen. But
with the jar in your
with
hand.
the jar in my hand. What the
A jar
heck?
of pickles. What?
Why did I want pickles?
Really, I don't like pickles.
I'm not even pregnant. Okay, so yeah, it can be frustrating. So you get those, not just any rubber band like you use for, you know, in your office or whatever, but you know, the thick ones off of celery or whatever. OMG, works. It works every time.
I never buy a stalk of celery. Okay, so here's one.
Okay, just steal one off the one in the grocery store and put it in your
my
pocket.
gosh, yes,
If you
yes.
get arrested for that, then
Yes.
they got problems.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's just a little tip. And, oh,
So
what? No, go ahead.
No.
We're moving on from.
Oh crap! We're gonna both forget what we were gonna say.
Well, this morning. Okay, here's another tip. This is just for everybody. I pulled my mascara out to put some mascara on, and it's drier than sin. Is sin dry? I don't know, but it's really bad. And I thought, So I've learned over the years when I get this low to go to the store. No, I just run it under hot water and just let it soak under hot water for a minute or two.
Like just hold the thing under,
No, you gotta close this. You don't want water getting in it. You don't add water. I heard people putting Vaseline on their brush. That doesn't work with crap. You just get gummy looking. But I just soaked this whole tube tightly closed.
Okay. See, I would have opened this up and put the brush under hot water.
I'm certainly glad you asked about that. I don't want to steer these people wrong. I could just see everybody dripping water from their eyelashes. So, okay, I don't think she knows what she's talking about, and most of the time I don't.
No,
But anyway,
that's
it
a
really,
good tip.
it
That
really
is
is a good tip. It works really good.
Oh my
And
gosh.
another tip I found is because instead of using an eyelash curler, I put my hairdryer on low heat, and and I blow. And I found out my granddaughter Hannah does this. So you blow them just to warm them up, and then you go like this, and your eyelashes stay there, and it's so cute. No more ripping out eyelashes with an eyelash curler. You just have to make sure you don't stay there too long, because your eyeball will get dry, and you got a whole nother bunch of problems.
Okay, don't do that one.
Do it at your own risk.
Yeah, there you go. Do not come back on
If you're
us.
stupid enough to listen to what Janice has to say, you're stupid.
Do not sue us when your eyeballs dry up and fall out.
Oh my God, I can see people knocking on my door with their eyeballs all bloodshot and swollen out of their heads. Janice! You're being sued for eyeball
Okay, this just popped into my
disintegration.
head.
Uh-oh, we're getting crowned.
No,
We're getting it.
No.
How come you're drinking faster than me? How does that work?
Because I always do.
Because I'm doing all the talking.
No, I always drink faster than you. I'm a drinker. You're a sipper.
I'm a sipper.
Yes.
I'm a zipper.
You know, it's
I'm a
okay.
dipper.
It's
I'm
okay.
a
Difference is okay.
Slow slipper.
No, I just wanted to say for everybody headed into your level 50 or level 60 or level 70, get yourself a crown. My good friend Gail gave me this crown when I was going through chemo, and that helped me get
Gail,
through.
that's an
Thank you,
awesome
Gail.
gift.
It
'Cause
is.
She looks so cute in her crown.
And I wear it often, actually.
I just don't like it when she gets a little pretentious wearing it. But other than that.
Shut
up! See?
Shut up!
Sorry, mister! you gotta really watch it. You know, it kind of goes through her head.
Oh, we forgot to time ourselves. I wonder how long this is going.
It hasn't been long enough because we haven't done the last.
Okay, well, we have learned. Okay, so our PC crew, we miss you. Here's to
Oh,
Hannah
Boston,
Boston,
Hannah,
yes.
Boston, Hannah.
we miss you because we don't know how to edit,
We have to force
Things
ourselves
out.
to be focused.
so we have to just go for it and make it short because we.
Well,
Can't
I got another tip that's kind of interesting because
Yes.
we're getting back to the tips before we go.
Yes.
This
is for
preparation
anybody.
H. We all know what this is for, right? It reduces swelling in certain areas of our body.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand the smell of it. But I've heard, and I'm scared to use it because of the smell. It makes me just, but
You don't have bags under your eyes.
well, if you wake up with puffy eyes, I've heard that just a light film of it, and don't get it up on your eyeballs, people. Let's use our common sense. I've heard that just by dabbing a little on your puffy eyes, that it will reduce puffiness. And here's one. Mosquito bites.
No.
It
Oh.
stops the itching right away.
Oh.
Preparation H, mosquito bites. We were in Alaska, and It was one summer, and we were getting bit, so we ran to the store and got some Preparation H. It works wonders. Mosquito bites and puffiness. Okay,
Cool.
there you go. He's got all the words of wisdom I got.
Let's see. Let's see. We got a little list here. We covered Prep H,
Yeah.
Dithery Flop, our hands,
Dithery flop.
mascara, the rubber band. What does this mean? That I just wrote down. Look at us. Nobody looks at us. You know, you get so you get so worried about how you like. You know, like look at this hair. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody is looking at you.
I know one of my biggest problems, because I've always been a hefty girl, is putting on a swimsuit, right? But I want to swim. I love the water. I want to swim. So my dear sweet son-in-law, he told me one day, you can't let your body image interfere with your happiness.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
God.
body image is like
I gotta write that down.
So I thank him profusely for those words of wisdom.
Aaron, thank you.
Yeah, Aaron. And then and then of course my BFFs, my malarkey girls, we all get together, and we're just having a good time. We're out swimming. We're laughing.
Laughter's gonna get you through.
Yeah. So just let all that crap go. Just let it go. What's that song? Let it go, let it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let it go. Okay, that was way too much. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting off. We're getting off course.
Yes. Okay. So
It's easy to
if
do with
you've
that.
got other things that you could share with us, good tips about how to get through this. One thing I want to
How to
say.
get through getting old?
One thing.
Dying.
You got two choices: get old or die young. I'm gonna get old, and then I'm gonna enjoy it.
I think I'm too old to die young. I mean, really.
Bonus.
I think I'm past that die young stage, aren't I? Not sure, but I'm
Bonus.
pretty sure.
Oh yes,
sure I passed that,
yes, we are past
20
that.
years ago.
We made it.
I'm past middle age.
Yeah, okay, so and one thing that I think about every once in a while when there's some punk kid that I
That's
know
an
is
aging thing. Punk kid.
yeah, that 30, 40 something punk kid. No, I really mean punk kids, teenagers. Okay, so I'm just waiting for someday I want a teenager to say something derogatory about me, so I can look at him and say, joke's on you. You're either going to die young or get old. And then some punk kid's going to do that to you.
Yeah, well, like, they don't care. Because they're young. They'd be like, oh, yeah, whatever, lady.
Yeah.
Is she crazy or what?
No. Yeah.
That's okay.
And the only reason they would ever say something to me is if I got in their face or I annoyed them and believe me, I steer clear. I learned who to steer clear of. Keep your mouth shut and keep walking. Keep your head down.
I don't know where she goes. Walmart?
No.
Target? I mean, come on.
No.
No, wait.
No, that's where the punk kids are that are
Walmart. No, the punk kids are at things like coffee shops and whatever.
Oh,
But I go there anyway.
Okay.
But
I think we're getting close to our
I think we're getting off
time.
track, way off track.
No, that's not off track. That's
That's not.
part of getting old. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Keep your head down and keep walking because nobody's looking at you anyway.
I prefer to stay
Photos.
instead of getting old. I prefer to staying young minded.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you only get old if you think old.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I was kind of worried about that. I was thinking old.
Yeah.
But I think I'm on the mend.
Thank God.
Yes.
Here's to thinking young.
Yes. Yes. So,
Okay, guys,
anyway.
like, share, subscribe,
yes.
and give us some tips.
Yes.
Give us some comments. Help us think of our next subject. And that would be really nice.
And we've done a few of these wine chats and a project and things, and we put them on YouTube, but we have not sent them out to our friends and things, and we need to do that because nobody's looking at us anyway.
15 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
She's right.
Okay.
Beep, beep, beep. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Like and share.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Oh, I gotta go turn it up, don't I?
Yeah.
I
She's
have
gonna make the
I have a
grand
remote
exit.
coming tomorrow from Amazon. What did we do without Amazon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But she's making her little exit. Bye,
Because I
Linda.
have to turn it off.
Bye, everybody.